Recently, I did a video where I painted the underside of these nails. Today, with a few of my nail art favorite things, I'm going to decorate the top side. Let's get started. So in a recent video, I painted the underside, an undiscovered nail estate. The reason why I did that is because when you paint the top side, if you run your finger along, you can feel the bumps. Some clients don't like that. Even if you put a couple of coats of top coat, you can still feel a little bit of the bumps. But if you paint the underside on a clear tip, or gel or acrylic, you can see right through it, and the top side is completely smooth. So I've done that. It looks adorable. I actually quite like it. But now today I'm going to paint the top side. I'm just going to do a bit of a different design. I've got a couple of colors I'm working with here. With Joya Mia's got a product called Aluminix. Now this is a two-step system where the first layer is a metal silver polish. It's absolutely gorgeous, even on its own. Then you can choose from all these colors, which is kind of clear, and then when you put it on the metal base, makes a beautiful chrome effect. But when you use these by themselves, they have a see-through effect with the color. That's what I'm going to pick today. So on that note, I'm going to use number 23 and 09. And these are beautiful colors. They're kind of in that amber kind of yellow. So one will be my accent nail. So I'm going to paint a coat of this clear stuff, and it'll show the design right through. One of the reasons why I love this product. That is stunning. I love that. See how see-through that is? And if you feel it when it's dry, you'll be able to feel it's completely smooth. I gotta tell you, and all the colors that you can pick from this line, it was tough. I was really having a time trying to decide. This is number 09. But look at that. I don't wear yellow very much. It doesn't really go with my skin tone too well. This one is a lot better because it's got warmer tones in it, but this kind of a lime green kind of yellow doesn't work for me, but I am going to try to make this work as much as possible because I really actually quite like it. Going to check those sides. Sometimes that left side for me is a bit hard to see. And I'll just put nice color on the thumb. Now I think I hit the pinky. Oh no, I didn't. It looks pretty good. I thought I hit it, so I went over it again. Okay, so I'm going to give this a, oh wow, that's gorgeous. I'm going to give this a 30-second nuke. So now that this is nice and cured, I can paint. I'm going to paint some lines on top of it now. And I'm going to add some gems too. I'm going to use this Mosaic brush. This is a great brush for doing line work. I'm going to use the Buttercream because it's very pliable, very workable. And I'm literally just going to draw. This is going to be my center point, so I'm going to put some diamonds, jewels. I'm just going to draw a thin line to that. I only do the dot in the center just to know my point of where I'm going.
just looks really nice.
It is quite pretty.
Yeah.
It's going to be my accent finger. That's why I did it in orange, but I like it so much I would like to have done it with all of the fingers that color. But then it wouldn't be an accent, would it? Okay, I'll do the pinky. I think I'm gonna do this angle for the pinky. One little boo-boo. Just gonna take a dry brush, get rid of it. I don't know if you can see it, but it's just this little dot here. There. Okay, I'll just finish up the thumb. I'm gonna nuke them. So with my gems, I need some gummy gel. Okay, this stuff makes the gems stick. So I just get a little tool to pick up the gummy gel. So I'm just going to put enough of the gummy gel. And you know, I think I'm gonna do some little gems around it. So I'm gonna put the gummy gel, because this gem I'm going to put on is kind of big. And I want the little ones to stick. Okay, and then I'm going to put, I'm using the ShineE. Now the ShineE goes on top of it. It's a top coat. And the idea is that when you put your gem on top of everything, this top coat will shrink wrap around it and hold that gem into place. And with my experience, I have learned that is so. It stays in place. So now I'm going to get my gem, and I'm going, this is my little collection. And I think I'm going to go with one of these big guys. There's some buttes in here. I think this is the one I want. And I'm going to place them right there. Now it's tempting to nuke it because I don't want it to move, but it should stay pretty good. Okay, and I'm gonna put that aside because I'm gonna bring in my gold gems. These are caviar beads. Truth be told, on the way getting ready here, this one dropped. Did you hear that, cameraman?
I heard a crash when I was setting up the cameras.
And this broke open and it fell. I probably didn't tighten it good enough. And all these fell all over the floor. That's why I'm a little late to the nail table, because I spent 10, 15 minutes. But I came up with a genius idea. Actually, my son, I won't take the credit, came up with a great idea. Wet a paper towel, and then we just laid the paper towel on all these tiny, this is what I spilt the most. See these? Which I'm going to do a video with those one day. Look how beautiful those are. That's my prize collection of steampunk stuff. Anyway, they went all over the floor. You know how hard those are to pick up? Forget about it. So we got a paper towel and we wet it and we just picked them up with the paper, laid it on there and stuck it to the paper towel. And then we've laid the paper towel in your room. So if you see a cameraman, if you see a paper towel there with a bunch of glitter and gems on it, don't touch it. We're going to wait till it dries. And then we're going to shimmy them onto a plate or a bowl.
In my editing room, you mean?
Yes. Then we can slide them all into their proper containers. What a mess. Okay, that's pretty. Okay, so let's pick up some caviar. So I'm going to pick up some caviar and I'm just going to lay them all along the perimeter. Isn't that cute?
It's got a nice color to it.
It's gorgeous. I can pick up 2 at a time. It's It's really handy. It's a little bit time consuming, so just bear with me. I think I'm gonna do it all the way around. You can straighten them out later, just like get them on there. Now, a little trick, get a little pad and spray it with some alcohol on it so that you can just, this little tip sometimes can get gummed up with some of the top coat that's on there. So just dip it onto your little pad here, just to stop it from sticking. Sometimes it can just drive you nuts. I'm gonna lay all these little beads in. I like the collection of them too, like when they all come to like a cluster. Love that look. Coming. Just sort of get them all on there and then you can straighten it all out later. It's detailed work though, eh? Oh, so pretty. That's looking pretty good, I think. Little dirty tip. I think I'm a little shy of one over here. If I could pick one up, yep. Just right there. They aren't totally all the same size. Sometimes they're a tad bit bigger and you don't really notice it until you do a design like this. Just maybe make sure everybody's nice and straight. You can get a little crazy with symmetry. Okay, I'm gonna nuke it. What else could I put on there? I have these kind of like brown gems. Let me see if they would match. They might not look good. I just did the one finger, but I'm thinking I might do another one. Sometimes if you do too much, it just looks like too much. And then you don't make the focal point on the one accent finger that you're trying to draw the attention to if you do it on all of them, unless you're going for that kind of look, right? I'm looking at a few options. Let's do this together. Okay, they do have these baby versions. See this? It's just a little baby version. That's pretty. I could do that on the other ones, right? I like that. What else I got in here? Okay, that's the option for that one.
Those are huge, some of them.
Yeah, I know. That's a whole other design we're gonna do later, cameraman. Oh, look at these. Didn't really even actually see these, but they kind of have that. This is like a triangle. So I could put this one here. It's not releasing because there's nothing sticky there. Or I could do this one and just keep.
Oops.
Just keep it kind of in the light or bring in the darker. See what I mean? What do you think, Caraman?
Yeah.
Keep with.
I can be honest with you. I like them without any gems on them. I think it's a very nice translucent design, but
well, it's still stay translucent, but the way I've drawn these lines underneath, we can't leave it with just a dot. It's boring.
Right.
You know what? We could even do. There's these ones here. As you can see, the options are endless and you can actually go off on it and make it a completely different look altogether. But I'm trying to stay, you know, with the particular idea that I had in mind. There's these beautiful little circles too. Look at this. Just keep it really tiny. That is very dainty, don't you think?
It's cute. Yeah.
It's very
I like
dainty.
it a lot because it sets off, doesn't take away from the other feature now.
Which was what I just finished saying as a whole.
Oh.
Remember? Yeah, well, you were picking up on my little educational tips there. It's just an art. It's only an opinion, an artistic opinion, right? Art is in the eye of the beholder. If you think bigger gems and everywhere would look good, then it would look good. It depends on what kind of look you're going for. That's what generates a style. I think I will go with the little ones. But I think I'm going to add some of the gold stuff in around. So I'm just going to play now. This is a smaller dotting tool, and that'll make a smaller bunch of gummy gel. Just enough to hold that there, okay? And I'm going to put on every finger. And the pinky. Okay, now I'm going to pick them up. Those are really pretty. I'll be honest, I think I got those from BeMi. Beauty Box, I think that they're called. Lovely little company, actually. Really nice people. This one I think is smaller. There's different sizes in here. That was my fault for not organizing.
The big one on the pinkies, not the best luck, but...
Yeah, I think I need to switch them out, eh?
Well, you might want to. It just seems like it's out of proportion.
Yeah, it is. That's what I noticed. It might stick back into the wax. Oh, it did. These things are awesome. If you don't have one of these, get one of these.
Did you lose too much of the sticky goop?
I don't think so, and I might not even need it. It's such a tiny bead that the top coat might have done just good enough. I'm gonna put that bigger bead on the index. I did forget to put the top coat down, but I think it'll work.
Top coat, what do you mean?
Remember you put the gummy down and then you put the top coat. But I don't think that it makes a difference because it's such a tiny gem. It's only when you got the real big gems that it really makes a difference for. I saw that the pinky was not down far enough inside where the paint came together like that. I didn't get it down far enough. So now that I've noticed that, I can move it down. It looks like it's bringing the paint together, right? Okay, let's see if these gems move. Put my money where my mouth is. You can put this right over top. Sometimes it'll move, sometimes it won't. Even if it moves slightly, you can just adjust it back into the spot. What a nice finished look that gives as soon as you top coat it. Okay, give it a bit of a nuke. Okay, oh, I'm just gonna finish the thumb. Well, I am tempted to want to add a little bit more of my caviar beads. But when I look at this, this is really quite cute and delicate. I think I'm going to leave it at that. Sometimes you got to know when to call it. I think it's adorable. And I think the reveal pictures will prove it. Let's get a look. So when painting the underside, it just gave us that smooth, flawless, see-through, jelly kind of look that I'm trying to get to. You can feel this a tiny little bit. I just love the look of the jelly over top of the painted design from underneath. There's the underneath.
Beautiful.
And then look at the look from the other side. Two completely different looks and maximizing all your nail estate. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this cute little design. I know I did. I'll catch you guys in the next video.